This Bible case file comes from the book of Joshua, chapters 5 and 6. Jericho was shut tight. No one went out. No one came in. Its walls stood like an impossible barrier between Israel and the promise God had given them. But before the march began, Joshua saw a man standing near the city with a drawn sword. Joshua asked him, "Are you for us or for our enemies?" The man answered that he had come as commander of the Lord's army. Joshua bowed down. Then he was told to remove his sandals because the ground beneath him was holy. This was not going to be a victory built on human strength. It would begin with surrender. Then the Lord said that Jericho had already been given into Joshua's hand. The walls were still standing. The gates were still closed. But God's promise came before the evidence changed. The instructions were unusual. Israel would not attack the city with siege towers, ladders, or battering rams. Armed guards would march first. 7 priests would carry ram's horns. The Ark of the Covenant would move with them, and the people would march around the city once each day for 6 days. So Israel obeyed. The priests sounded the horns. The people walked in silence. No one charged the walls. No weapon struck the gate. And after each circuit, the walls still stood. For 6 days, nothing seemed to change, but faith was still moving. Inside Jericho, Rahab waited with her family. A scarlet cord marked her household, just as the spies had promised. While the city trusted its walls, Rahab trusted the God of Israel. Then came the 7th day. Israel rose early. This time they marched around Jericho 7 times. Again and again, the procession circled the city. The guards marched. The priests sounded the horns. The ark remained at the center, and still the walls stood. Then, after the final circuit, the priests gave a long blast on the horns. Joshua commanded the people to shout because the Lord had given them the city. The people shouted, and the wall fell. Jericho's defenses collapsed, and Israel went up into the city. The victory did not come through ordinary military power. It came through God's promise and faith expressed in obedience. But judgment was not the final image. Rahab and her household were brought safely out. Her faith was remembered. Her family was spared. Jericho's walls fell, but God's mercy still stood. The file closes here, but its evidence remains. When God gives the command, faith does not merely listen. Faith obeys. Subscribe to Open the Next Bible Case File.